in general, love read today. No specific questions. I'm just going to have a couple of cards that's coming out for your energy. Eager, immediate action. Okay. Someone's eager or going to be eager for you. It's someone you've had a misunderstanding with. Okay. You connected into someone who wasn't very good at communication, or they were hot and cold, that kind of thing. Okay, but you had a misunderstanding. But it's almost like they're going to come back in looking for you, expecting you to go, yeah, okay, yeah, answer the pick the phone up, whatever it is. But I don't see you doing that. And that is going to shock them. Okay? So they'll want some immediate answer from you. Okay, but because of some misinformation or some gossip surrounding them, there was a big misunderstanding between you. All right, they're not a very good communicator. They're hot and cold. It's either all in or all out. They're not very consistent. They haven't got very consistent energy. So they go from messaging, or if you lived with them, to talking to you all the time, to like then nothing, and then all of a sudden they're back. Right, let's see what's going on. Okay, bottom of the deck, banishment. You've severed ties with them to protect yourself from further injury. Yeah, it's exhausting, isn't it? You just don't know where you are with this sort of energy. You're just back and forth. There even could be someone watching this today who's relocated or changed their number so they don't find you. Right? But their energy's here. Okie dokie. I think we'll see what's going on with them first, and then see what else, just see how this goes today. Let's see what else wants to come out for you as well, but we'll see what's going on with them. Give these a shuffle. Like I said, welcome back. I hope you're okay. Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I do read all my comments, every single one of them. Your support's amazing. If you are new here and you want to see any more content, I'd be really grateful if you'd hit that subscribe bell. That would be wonderful. And also, if you'd like a reading, click on the title of the video. The links are in the description box to the website. Everything's on the website. And check out the free relationship report as well. Okay, let's go. Let's go. What is this eager beaver? What's going on with them? What is going on with them? They've come out as the Emperor reverse. They do like their own way, don't they? I bet they could be older than you. Could be predominantly male energy, so it doesn't matter though, it doesn't have to be, but could be older than you. Okay, could be Aries, fire sign, sun, moon, rising, or even Venus. Have a look at the Venus if you know their birth chart. But they do really like their own way. They abuse their power, they're stubborn, they've got a lack of control. You could have had financial issues regarding the children, if you have children together at some point with this person. Okay, but going back to their energy, the Emperor reverse basically means that everything they thought was going to be stable and well structured and projected, and they had authority over, they haven't, because it's turned over. So it's all right. Their stability has been rocked in some shape or form. Have they got a business? Are they a manager? But their stability isn't good. All right, they're stabbed in there. Someone stabbed them in the back. 10 of Swords. It could be something to do with their career, or something they've invested their finances into, or it doesn't have to be like, when I say invested, it doesn't have to be like loads of money. It could just be their state pension, but someone stabbed them in the back about something. Okay, they've made an enemy with someone. I wonder who that is. Yes, they have. They've made an enemy. It's a page underneath, and it's a Page of Swords. They've made an enemy with somebody who possibly is younger than them or is very, very mature with their words. The person they've made an enemy of is quite malicious. Well, yeah, the Ten of Swords is not a nice card. And they're very unconcerned with other people's feelings. And this has affected your ex's environment, okay? Just looking at that image. Yeah, you know, they really are quite stubborn. I think a lot of the time with you, they were, you know, my way or the highway. And they could have also been quite keen on traditional roles within a relationship. You know, I'm going to say it because it's what I'm hearing. And it is specific, so don't make this fit. But if you were in a relationship, this person, doesn't really matter about gender, but this person felt that the homemaking part of it, you know, the cleaning, the cooking, the gardening, whatever, wasn't their responsibility. Okay, they were quite stereotypical in their roles, very stubborn, very fixed, quite authoritarian. They had quite strong opinions and views, and they didn't bend. They were really, really rigid, okay? But I can see why they're eager, or they're going to want you to take some immediate action, because they've got an ending. Like I say, this somebody, this person could be, the person that stabbed them in the back is possibly an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? But your person's got some problems. The Emperor reversed and the Ten of Swords means that the general structure, the authority has been lost. Whatever they were in control of is crumbling. Okay? And there is an air sign in the mix who's quite malicious. They're a gossip. I was in the Page of Swords. When they're ill-positioned, are gossipy, they're malicious. You know, you wouldn't tell them a secret, because they literally would tell the one person that you'd never want to know. And especially if you're all in a group of friends, they love that even more. They think that's even funnier. Okay, they're really, you know, you just want to run to the hills when you meet somebody like that, because it never ends well. Trust me, it never ends well. But that is the Page of Swords. So your person, yeah, I feel they need you. Yeah, they need you. Okay, something, it's like a building site. It's a mess. But I don't see you coming forward. I see you almost, like I say, you could have changed your number from this person. Yeah, God, your person's energy, the Chariot reversed. They're stuck. They've got a lack of direction, lack of self-control. They could be quite aggressive. Or this other person who's stabbing them in the back's aggressive, but they've got a lot of blockages. There's major, major obstacles. Major obstacles, okay? Your person likes to be in control when they're on top form. They like to be the Emperor and the Chariot. Now, those two cards together are someone who will stop at nothing to get what they want. And they are usually successful. They are successful, okay? You know, the Chariot is a brilliant card to see in business, careers. In a love reading, it's more of a relationship that will work well if you both want to improve your social standing. It's that sort of energy, okay? But it can speak of you being with a person who will use you or other people, but in love use you to get where they want. And as they progress maybe further up whatever they perceive to be their social ladder, then whoever they've been with before, they discard. Okay, you know, the Chariot is a selfish energy. And in career and business, it has to be, it's very focused. But your person's in the reverse. Okay? So that might be all the answers you need. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. think that's you. I feel that's your energy, which I really doesn't surprise me. It really doesn't surprise me at all. I think you're just being, you've decided you've made the right decision. You're standing up for yourself now. And this person roller coasted you. Steamrollered you even. Steamrollered you. Yeah, they steamrollered you. Okay. It looks like your person was greedy about something. Okay. They've made a mistake. They were too hasty with something, possibly a project, whatever it was, but it's not working out. It's restricted, it's stuck, it's going nowhere. Somebody was greedy. Somebody thought that, it's almost like a bit narcissistic energy really today, okay? And they've got, I can see why they've got dreadful ineffective communication skills, because they don't listen. You know, you might as well be talking to the wall. This person doesn't listen. They just think they're always right. Okay? Really, really stubborn. All right then. Okay, let's see. Are they coming back? Are they going to try and come back in? Yeah, they are, but I wouldn't trust them. No, I don't. Okay, yeah, they are. Fool, the Sun, but I've got the Five of Swords in that little mix as well. Okay, they're going to come in. They're going to try and find you. They're going to come in as if nothing's happened. Carefree, fun. Let's do this again. We can start again. We can, you know, take a risk, take a chance on life, wipe the slate clean, etc., etc. But the Fool is usually, and it's great if you've just met someone new. That's how it should be. But if you've been through all of this, you would really want someone who wants to take a bit more responsibility. It's like the Fool's a childish energy, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It is how we start out, the source of everything, you know, that first thought, you know. But they're going to come in as that energy. They're going to tell you that you are the love of their life, that they can give you everything. But I'm finding the Sun, I'm not believing it, so I feel that's going into its shadow side, because the card after that is the Five of Swords, which I believe is what they're really up to. They'll just end in tears again. Okay? Your person likes to win at all costs. Now, if they were abusive and toxic, that confirms it. Okay? But yes, there is a strong possibility someone will try and hoover you back in. I don't think you're going to go for it, looking at that. I think someone's listening to me saying, well, they can search the ends of the earth for me, but Keeley, they will never find me. Not again. Not again. And I can totally understand why. You know, the Emperor reversed, the Chariot reversed, and then that. So really, you know, this is what they're portraying, but this is how it'll end up. It'll just end up with them wanting to win at all costs, not caring. It's all staged. You know, they don't take anything seriously. And the Sun is them just faking it till they make it. You know, really promising you, really bigging up what you can do. They might even say you're going to move to somewhere warmer with the Fool and the Sun, okay? But I still feel that in that original energy, all right? You know, I'll close it with one word. They have an agenda, all right? They have an agenda, so I'll leave that with you. I don't think who I'm reading for today wants this back in anyway, but it has given you, if it's for you, a peek into what's going on. So they have got karma, Ten of Swords, projects going south, whatever they're doing, tanking, so there is karma there. But unfortunately, when this happens, usually people like this will go back to the person who was the best for them, who was the kindest to them, and that's you, all right? That is you. And, you know, I think what they're going to come in with as well is say that everything that happened was just a misunderstanding. Like I say, start again. Let's have some fun. Let's take some risks. We've got a clean slate. It's all going to be fine. I love you. You're my sunshine. I'm going to be open. I'm going to be honest. We can move here. We can do that. It's all just the sun is going to shine all day long. But I think they're in la-la land because this is what they really are. So, anyway, take care. Remember who you are. Keep believing in yourself, all right? Just keep going forward and saying to yourself, I am the best option for anybody on this planet, okay? Just keep going. I love you very much. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.